So, your T-Cross, does it come in orange?
Don't think so.
It comes in orange. The new T-Cross. You'll just want one. Volkswagen.
Yes, and welcome back. And of course, as always, a big thank you to our sponsors, Kinghorn Motors. My name is Ed Morrison. I am your host. This is the 2020 Bay Games Unstoppable Edition, and we are now deep into the team competition. Of course, it is Sunday. Yesterday, we had the individual competition, so we are ramping things up today with teams of 4. And we have already had events 1, 2, and 5. For the windows of them are now open. In fact, some are now closed. And we're going to move on to event 3. Of course, I welcome my co-host, the director of the Bay Games, Mr. Matt Locke, and also the head judge of the Bay Games, Alethea Byrne. Matt, Alethea, welcome.
Hi, Ed. Thanks very much. It's great to be coming live to you from White Sands Park, which is absolutely the heart of the Bay Games. This time last year, we had over 1,000 everyday athletes smashing and splashing their way through the bay on the beach and in the main arena, which is where we're standing right now. Alethea, does it bring back memories?
Oh, it absolutely does. I remember coming for the first Bay Games and just seeing a really good crowd, and then the second year even more people came. So it's sad not to see everyone here, but I'm glad we get to have everyone participate online.
Absolutely. And the workout that we're about to go through, Alethea, I know that yesterday you did the individual version of this workout. So I'm going to get stuck into it, and then I'd love to hear your thoughts on how it went. So let's have a look at it. The team workout, event number 3, skips and ladders 2.0. Now, from 0 to 4 minutes, one pair will complete workout A and the other pair will complete workout B. Then they'll rest for 1 minute from 4 to 5 minutes, and then the pairs will complete the opposite stations. Let's go through those actual workouts. Workout A, one pair, a male and a female, will complete an AMRAP in a you go, I go format of max reps of double unders. Workout B, one pair will complete for time in a you go, I go format, 10 shoulder overhead at 60 kilos for men, 30 for ladies, 8 shoulder overhead at 70-40, 6 shoulder overhead at 80-50, 4 at 90-60, and then as many reps as possible at 100 kilos and 70 kilos. That is the workout required for our advanced team. For intermediate team, it's exactly the same format. So one pair would be doing the workout A in the first 4 minutes while the other pair does workout B, and then a minute off, and then switch and rinse and repeat. For intermediate teams, pair 1 will be doing an AMRAP of max reps high knee single unders. For workout B, that's 10, 8, 6, 4 once again, and then as many reps as possible on the last bar. The loads here are slightly different. The first bar for men is 30, ladies it's 25. Second bar is 40 and 30 respectively. The third bar is 50 and 35 respectively. The fourth bar is 60 and 40. And then the last bar, which is as many reps as possible, is 70 and 45. Now, teammates must switch each time that they break or trip on the rope. And as a tie break, when both teammates finish the first round of 6 shoulder overhead, that will be a tie break time. For more details on the movement standards, I'm going to hand you back to Alethea and Matt, and they will take you through it.
Alrighty, so event 3, skips and ladders. We will go over flow first, then move into the movement standards. As you can see behind me, we have 2 stations set up. They are 5 meters apart. This is essential when you are setting up for this workout. Make sure that partners 1 and 2 are standing on one station and partners 3 and 4 on the other. At 3, 2, 1, go, you will both go, commence your workouts. Pair 1 will be doing double unders, you go, I go format. Pair 2 will be doing shoulder to overhead. Again, you go, I go format. At the 4 minute mark, there will be a 1 minute transition time. They will transfer over. They'll switch stations. Then at the 5 minute mark, you will commence again. One pair doing double unders and the other pair doing shoulder to overhead right until the 9-minute mark. Now let's go through movement standards of the double unders. Narita's going to demonstrate our double unders for us while I just read out the standards. Athletes must complete the required number of double unders in which the rope passes under the feet twice for each jump. The rope must spin forward for the rep to count, and only successful jumps will be counted. Failing in a rep means that you trip over your rope and that rep will not be counted. That's an attempt. Moving into the high knee single unders for our intermediate category. Athletes are required to complete the high knee single unders in which the rope passes completely under the feet once for each. Once they begin, only one foot may be in contact with the ground at any time. They must alternate their feet with each revolution of the rope. The rope must spin forward for the rep to count. Attempts where you trip over or it doesn't quite pass under the foot will be deemed as a no rep. Beautiful job, ladies. Now moving on to the shoulder to overhead. The barbell must start on the ground. It must be cleaned up from the ground to the front rack position. And for the rep to count, it must go overhead with knees, hips, arms all extended upright. Beautiful job. You may perform a push press, a push jerk, or a split jerk. Thank you. But for the rep to count, everything again must be in line. So shoulders, arms extended out straight, elbows straight, hips extended, and knees straight as well. Those are the two movements. Please ensure again that you are set up 5 meters apart, and athletes must change their barbell, their weights by themselves. No other outside people may help with changing the weights. Are there any questions you might have for this workout?
Do I have to complete the 10 reps for the first round before the next athlete works on their 10 reps?
That is actually a great question. So the rep scheme is 10, 8, 6, 4, and then max reps at the last weight. Each athlete must perform 10 reps of that first weight in order to advance to the 8 reps. You do not necessarily have to do all 10 in a row, but as soon as that barbell touches the ground, the next person must go. But each athlete must complete 10 reps before they move to the 8 reps together and all the way through to the max weight. Alrighty, that's pretty much our movement standards for this workout. Good luck, everyone. Back to you, Ed.
Thanks so much, Alethea, and thank you, ladies, for a lovely demonstration. So again, this is an interesting one in terms of what the strategy will be. I look forward to discussing that in a few moments' time with Alethea. Now, I officially declare Event 3's window open, so if you are chomping at the bit to go do that, then please begin. But the reality is that recovering between events is an absolute key today. Giving yourself a little bit of time to recover might help, but what will also help is ensuring that you're using every tool at your disposal. And I assure you, one of the tools that would be amazing to have at your disposal is, of course, the Hydrogun. And Matt, my understanding is you're actually about to give another Hydrogun away.
Yeah, that's exactly right. To the team at Hydrogun, got behind the event 100%, and they've given us 5 of the Hydrogun kits to give away. You can actually see Alethea. So this is one of the features of it. Not only is it super high quality, but we're here live with our microphones, and Alethea's using the Hydrogun. That's how quiet it is. So she's currently giving her shoulder a little bit of love. And yeah, for sure, we are about to pick the name out of the hat for the next winner. But first, why don't we take a look at the Hydrogun in more detail?
This thing is amazing.
Whoa. There we go. What an amazing piece of kit. Now, if you are not one of the lucky winners this weekend, Hydrogun have come to the party. Look, these things are 399 Australian dollars, which is already an amazingly good price given the quality of this thing. But for the duration of this competition and until Tuesday evening, if you use the code that's showing on the screen right now, you can get a further $50 off, which will make it just $350, and that's Australian. So, without further ado, why don't we ask Alethea to kindly pull a name out of the hat, let's call it that, which we've cunningly got covered with cling film because of the wind here, and the winner of this will get a Hydrogun kit, all the attachments, all the good stuff. And the lucky winner is, two names, there we go. Who have we got?
Jude Somerville.
Jude Somerville. If you are watching this live, then congratulations. You will have a Hydrogun kit winging its way towards you over the next week. You'll get an email from us on Monday, and for sure, Hydrogun, the team from there, will be only too happy to dispatch your goodies. So congratulations, and look, you had to be in it to win it, so thank you very much for playing.
Thank you, Matt. And I'm not too sure what happened to a good old-fashioned rigging, because I put my name in that hat about 75 times. It still hasn't come out. But if I'm not mistaken, there's still a few more to come. So, what an amazing piece of recovery it is. And recovery is one strategy you need to employ, but when it comes to workout-specific strategies, there are plenty. Alethea, I'm going to throw back to you. This is again one of those scenarios where you're going to need to choose two people to experience a slightly different workout to the other two in terms of who does what first. What would you suggest? If you've got the stronger shoulder to overhead, would it be a case of letting that pair do it second when they're a little bit more fatigued, or would you get more bang for your buck out of that pair and make them go first?
Yeah, that's a great question, Ed. I would actually go with your strategy and send them out to the barbell overhead second. Double unders are a lot of reps, and you can get a lot of reps in those 4 minutes. So I think it's more important to get more double unders in than the actual shoulder to overhead, but getting through those weights, it is a separator. Those that can get to that last weight, I absolutely applaud you. You are legends, and I hope I get to see those videos.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some top weights, and to think that we'll have people doing as many reps as possible, I've got a feeling we could see some big unbroken sets from some of our stronger athletes. So that'll be really cool to see. Now, speaking of stronger athletes, Matt, I believe you had the pleasure of speaking with Felicity Lemke from Galvanized Fitness in Canberra. Felicity is a good friend of ours. She was, of course, involved in one of the live announcements for the Grand Slam, a wonderful person and a wonderful gym operator. And we're going to hear from her and Matt right now.
Hey Felicity, how you going? This weekend's been a long time coming, and how are you getting on?
Yeah, great, thank you. It has been a long time coming. It was nice to have the Grand Slam in the middle of the year to break it up a little bit, but it's nice to get into competition mode again and get excited about throwing it all down there and see how we go.
Absolutely. Well, I know you guys have been training hard, and is it every Sunday or every Saturday you guys get together and as the teams and go through it?
Yeah, every Saturday morning we all get up fairly early. I have a normal group fitness class that I coach at 7 a.m. So we all try and get into the gym at 5:30 and go through till about 6:30, and then I prep for the group fitness class at 7. So we've been pretty consistent with our training every Saturday morning, just trying to get all the synchronized work under our belts and know that our timing is working. So it's been good.
No, excellent. Now, as you know, whenever we program anything for the Grand Slam or for the Bay Games, and now the Unstoppable edition of the Bay Games, we like to throw in some new skills, whether that's weight or equipment related or gymnastic movement. So any learning going on over the last few months in preparation for this?
Oh, well, you never really know what to expect, to be honest. But when the original Bay Games workouts came out and there was running, I had a mild heart attack. Then it got changed to rowing. So then I was slightly pleasantly surprised, even though I still don't love rowing that much. But, you know, I think generally with what we do every day in here, it seems to pay off with what your competitions come up with. So we've literally just every Saturday just been working on those skills to to try and develop and be better on race day, comp day.
Absolutely. Now, I know you've roped in a whole bunch of your members. Are any of them first timers for the Bay Games, or?
Yeah, we've got a few first timers this time around, which is nice. Got 2 new coaches as well at Galvanised Fitness, and they've joined up forces and created another team as well. And yeah, we've got 2 other new members as well that have joined this year to compete, which is really exciting.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous. And yeah, look, for all of us, I guess we appreciate your support. You've been a long-time supporter of the Bay Games. We love having you and your whole family come and play. Sorry you can't be here in person this weekend, but for sure, if we get this pesky pandemic under control, then we look forward to having all of your smiling, beautiful faces here in Jervis Bay. But in the meantime, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck to you and the team for the rest of the events. And again, thanks for playing.
Thank you very much.
And what a star she is, Felicity Lemke, of course, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and a great friend of the Bay Games. All right, folks, that's all we have for you. Go and tackle out workout number 4. We'll be back at 1:50 p.m. Workout number 3, I apologize. 1:50 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for the last workout to be released and for that window to be open. We'll catch you then.